What is up guys, my name is Jofi. Back in mid-September, I learned about Snapchat Lens Studio. It's a free program that allows you to create custom Snapchat filters. It was probably around 1 AM that night, and I told myself I would give it a shot. After a little bit of brainstorming what I would first create, an idea hit me: Fire Force. I don't know exactly what it is, but the various eyes characters have in this show are fascinating and bring more life to the show. I definitely recommend watching. I had the software downloaded and I had an idea, but I had no knowledge on how to use Lens Studio, so naturally, I put off the idea for 4 months. I finally decided to stop being lazy and told myself I would learn, design, and finish the Snapchat lens, all in one sitting. The entire process took me 8 hours straight. Even though it was stressful at first, I learned a lot from the session. If any of you are looking for a step-by-step tutorial on the Snapchat lens I create, please drop a like and leave a comment if that's something you'd like to see. Without further ado, here's how I did it. I decided I would start with Princess Hibana, since her eye design is the most memorable and unique. I grabbed a few headshots off of Google and cropped everything but the eyes. I would use these as reference photos. From there, I did a bunch of research on Lens Studio and how I would bring everything together. This process wasn't as bad as I initially thought, as Lens Studio has numerous beginner's tutorials on basically every aspect of the software. I think the process was easier for me than most since I have a few years of experience working with 3D graphics software. I started designing Hibana's eyes in Photoshop, working off of my reference photos. Along the way, I got the idea to convert my mockups into a 3D format. I started messing around with Blender 3D and Photoshop's 3D workspace. From there, I successfully converted them into a 3D format. Unfortunately, this ended up being a huge waste of time as I wouldn't need any of the 3D files I created in the final product. After importing a template I found while browsing the Lens Studio YouTube channel, making the lens was as simple as dragging and dropping my files into the correct categories. From here, I was able to tweak my designs as I saw them live. About 5.5 hours in, I finally had a working prototype. I made some tweaks and soon enough, I had recreated the eyes of Hibana. Now that I had the formula down, I decided to give another character a try. This time, Benimaru. Creating his lens took no more than 45 minutes. After another round of testing and tweaking, I had my second lens created. At this point, I was satisfied and the project was complete. Overall, I was extremely satisfied with the end products. I plan to continue learning the software so I can add on and create higher quality lenses. Thinking towards the future, I want to add an effect that makes Princess Hibana's eyes glow as they do in the show. Another effect I would like to add is a downpour of her flowers made of fire, as seen in episode 6. As the anime progresses, I plan to make lenses for all the other various characters. That's it for the video. If you made it to the end, consider liking and subscribing, as I will be posting a tutorial soon if there's enough demand. Once again, my name is Jofi, goodbye, and enjoy the rest of your day. Latom.